Okay, the first thing, let's see if we have fan. We don't have fan. Of course we don't have fan. Why? Oh, we do have fan. Yes. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Juan from Engineering Room, and we got another repair. We have here a A1466 MacBook Air with no power issue. Remember, I have a batch like 20 something. I think it's around 20 already. That they don't work. They've been tested from my wife, and they have different issues like no camera, no power. So I'll try to record all those repairs. So we have this board A1466 A20000165. Okay. So what we're gonna do with this computer is we're gonna check our power analysis. Let me check why this is so ugly. So ugly. Need to find a way to fix these cables. Let's see if we run them up. Yeah, a little bit better. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna check. I always check PP right away. And we got, oh wow, 400 millivolts. We should have 12.6. You had 400 millivolts. So the next thing to do is I need to check in diode mode what's the value. And I have 100 millivolts. I have this logic board. The problem with this one is this is the one I've been using to test the values. The only issue with this one, I'm still working on this one, but it says no titila. That's in Spanish. It means it's not blinking. There's no CPU activity on this one. So I'll take this one and I'm gonna check the value of my PP bus. It's 154 millivolts. And on the one I'm trying to fix is 106 millivolts. So the difference is about 50 millivolts. So we're talking about 50% of the value. Now, they always gonna have a difference in value, but it could be only 35%, no more than that. So this means it's too high, so it means it's consuming. Now, PP Bus G3 Hot is a very large pad. Okay? It goes from here and here. And then from here, it takes, all this. So it could be one of these capacitor is damaged and it's dropping my value down. It could be, it's shorted. So we're gonna do a visual inspection and then we're gonna remove the resistors. But I know there's a similar issue. And it makes the pad to not create the 12 volt. So for that, we're gonna use the schematic. Okay, let me show you this and this. Okay, perfect. So let's go to U70, 7100, 7100. So there's these two resistors. If they blow out R7121 and R7122, you won't get PP bus. Why? Because they talk back to U7100 and it tells to U7100 that inrush limiter is creating PPDC in G3 hot in rush. That's how and then based on that he creates charge. This one, he creates char phase, char L gate, and char U gate. And then Q7130 let that these 12.6 volts go here, and boom, we have PP bus. Okay, at this point, that's not happening. So even go and test the pad and find what's consuming. I want to check it maybe R7121 or R7122, this pad, or maybe any of this pad is damaged because I already found that in so many boards. So I'm gonna check on this one. I should have 10 ohms, 10 ohms, and 10 ohms. It's 11.4, it's good. Sorry, here. Come on. Let me test it here. 10. 10. So do you mean that my resistors are good? They're communicating. Now, I want to check that pad because it happened several times that pad, this pad, they got shorted because U7100 got damaged. Defective. So let's check that. It's good. It's good. So I already know that this part is good. So do I see anything wrong about this circuit? No at all. Let me check. Let me see it better. Okay, everything looks good. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna remove the, now, let me explain this part. F7140 is the last frontier from Pkwy going to the system. It says, oh, my bad. It says right here, F7140. So after in rush limiter, U7100 talk together several times, U7130 receiving the enable and the power and creating Pkwy, we have S7140. If 7140 gets damaged, you won't get any voltage here. You will get the 16 volts here, but not the 12 point whatever, 12.5 here, but nothing here. But that's not the case. How? Because if I test it in continuity, it will beep. That's ohms. Let's continue. There you go. It will beep. Oh, it's not beeping. Oh, it's blowing out. So that's my problem. Okay, I already understand what's happening on this board. So this fuse should give you continuity. Let me test in my other board. You see how it shows 0.002 or 003 or 001 ohms. It means there's no resistance here. But if I go on this one, the board I'm trying to fix, I have 120 ohms. It means it's not communicated. Now, if we get, I want to show you this very, very close to this fuse. You're going to see it looks yellow, a little bit yellow, a different color in the middle. It's been it's blowout. Okay. So why it's blowout, I'm going to show you. So let's follow the path. If I take and I check continuity on, it's gonna, oh, it's not blowing. Okay, gotcha. It's not sounding. So there's a partially blow capacitor on this side. Okay, I'll explain this very quick. It's a very common issue on these logic boards that this F7140 blows out. This F7140 blows out because through R5450, it communicates with all these capacitors. It happens all the time, all the time. It's one of the most common issues on this one. So if that's happening, what I need to check, I'm gonna remove F7140. Actually, I don't have to remove it because it's not shorted to ground. Okay, but at some point something should be dropping. Let me check. There you go. So I'm checking here in R5450. When I'm checking this, I'm getting a still instead of 150 millivolts, I'm getting 100 volts. So the first thing I'm going to do at this point, I'm going to check my fuse. And then I'm removing this fuse, S7140, and check from there what's the value that I still have on that pad. Let me check. Almost all the time when you got this guy out, one of the sides, it's always shorted to ground. It's always low, very low. On this case, I think this is the first time I got this issue, and this patch are low, but its in continuity is not showing me, it's not shorted, 100% shorted. It means that in continuity I'm not getting this pad to ground, but in diode mode it shows me 100 millivolts when it should be 150. So now I'm on diode mode. I'm gonna check one more time my value. 83, and this one 13. God damn it. Wait. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna take this one. That is the good donor board, the good testing board. I'm gonna remove my fuse, and I'm gonna check both sides to check which one is not giving me the same value that the board I'm trying to fix is showing. So if you guys don't have a lot of boards, my recommendation is do a Excel sheet and measure in diode modes all the points, all the paths, and record those values, and then you compare to your boards. You see, this one is 379, 387, 393. This is 018. So this is the one that turns on. Now on this one, this is the one I'm trying to fix. This is very similar, but this one is 0.93 when it should be 300, 400 millivolts. So we already found where our problem is. Now why? Going back to this. So this is where we found that we're very low. Okay. Now by experience, I'm gonna attack here R5450 is this guy. R5450, I'm gonna remove it and then check again this pad. And check again this pad, because 95% of the time is this pad right here. This guy, PPBus S5HS Computer 9 cents. Let's remove the R5450. Let's measure a pad. Okay. Now it's out. Okay, now let's check PPBus G3 hot pad first, and we got our real value, 400 millivolts. Now this one is low, 0.79, 0.78. So it means that one of these capacitors that you guys see over here, or transistors, over here, or here in the back, it's low. It means that it's dropping my voltage. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a lot of visual inspection. I don't wanna try to move and remove and remove and remove. I really want to see if we can find it. Let me check. I can try put my pros on my power supply and then inject direct power to each one to see, and it's gonna blow. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I think that's the easiest way. So I'm gonna get my pros. You have to be very careful with this process that we're gonna do right now. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my pros connected to my power supply, and then inject the power. Okay. So we need 12.6. 3 amps. That's good. Okay, ground here. And then we will go capacitor by capacitor. Let's just start with these ones. Okay. I want to see if any is overheating or blowing out. It's consuming everything. Yeah. Definitely my pad is shorted, look. And just let me see. How can I get the ground like this maybe? So the other thing, let me see. Let me see if I see any overheating over here. Wait. Nope. No, let's go over here. This is the same process. Let's put some alcohol. No, nothing. Let me check in the back. Oh, it's gonna, I think I have to do it the old way. Let me add more voltage. Oops, I think I found something over here. Let me check. Ooh, I found something. I feel something over here. Hmm. The only thing that's overheating is the CPU. So, old school guys. I have to remove them. No, it doesn't make any sense. At least it internally the CPU is pushing this line against any other line because it's overheating. The only thing is overheating the CPU. So I'm gonna remove the caps, and well, let's see if the caps or CPU that went out. Let me check in diode again. Let me get my pros back. Okay, diode. And we got still low. 0036. Still very low. Okay, let me see if there's any cap missing. No, let's go with the other ones. That's the section I'm removing right now. Okay, let's check. This is ground and this is ground. My bad. Here. Still 0030. Okay, capacitors. There's more capacitors. There's more resistors. Okay, I have this section. I never have. Let me check this in the back. Which one is it? There's nothing there. So R7202. Let me check if R7202 is low in the back. Yes, it's low. So let me remove it. Could be that this pad is the one that is low. You never know. Instead of this one. No, isn't. You see? This one is good. Now this pad is low. What else we got? Oh, we have a big capacitor over here. That is not present either. So what else we got? Nothing over here. We have already moved this. We have all this. Okay, so we have transistors. It had to be something here because there's nothing that connects direct to the CPU. So it had to be transistor or these small capacitors. It have to be. Could be one of these transistors having a line coming from CPU that the CPU is. Yes, it can be that. That's possible too. But if we don't try, we'll be just guessing, right? If you're fast enough and again, if you know what you're looking for, it's not that complicated. Okay, now I already removed everything here from the pad. Now let's check. Let's check it. So this one still low. Let's go to this side. Oh, again, this patch, by the way, let me explain you this. Good. No, nothing. All this. Let's go with this one so the pattern. We're gonna find it sooner or later. We're just chasing it. It's item from us. We're chasing it. Here. Still low. Now we go to this side. I know there's a way, but I haven't studied this a technique. And I believe you put two multimeters together. I have someone is gonna explain me that, and then I'll explain you guys later. But with that, you can chase the bad capacitors. I'm pretty sure it's way easier. Less stress for the board and less time consuming. They told me they're gonna train me on that. I haven't go to that yet, but I will go very soon. And then I can explain you guys. Okay. I hope here it have to be different. You see? No beeping anymore. Why? My LAN is connected to nothing. So it had to be one of these two guys. So it connects here. Okay. It connects here in this one, or it connects here. Okay. These are the two. So next time, we just learned something here. Next time that you have this issue, you just need to, and you don't have the path to ground, so it's a dropping, it's consuming, which means that it's a transistor. The first thing you need to go is go and disconnect R7202 and check. If it's good here, it means that it wasn't him, this path. And then start with the transistors, remove one by one, because you need an IC to get a value, a millivolt. Capacitors won't give you millivolts, and in this line specifically, there's no resistors. So what you need to do, you go with the transistor first, and you want to spend around, how much time we're spending? 30 minutes to find the issue. We already found it. We're gonna fix it 100%. Okay, but it will be faster. Let's go back. So we already found. Now we need to check which one was. What I'm gonna do, and let me check. I know this one goes like this. I'm gonna put it back and measure my line. Don't go, man. Why are you going? Guys, I'm showing the easiest way to fix this. If you know how to, oh my gosh. Come on. Let's measure my pad. If it's low, that's the guy. Here. No, I have value 361. So probably it's this guy. Now we are gonna put it back and we're gonna test. So I think this is the guy. So we're gonna do right now, we're gonna test my line, and there you go. Very low. Now I'm gonna remove it. Let me get a donor. Do I have a donor over here? You have a lot of donor sports. Okay, let's grab it from this one. Let's test the pad again with the new one, and it's 237. It's going up. You see, it's going up. It's good, all good. Relax, relax. Here and here, it's all good. So that was the guy. Let me show you. This was my defective guy. This guy, this transistor, is the one who is making us do all this mess. I put some power, it didn't heat up. So my bad. I did my best to do it the other way, but it didn't want it. So I had to fix it no matter what, right? Come on, let it go. Ah. Okay, now this guy goes like this. Okay, everything looking good. Nothing missing over here. Let's go to this side. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry where I was. Over here. Now let's put these guys back. This one goes like this. And this one goes the opposite. Okay, good, good. Now all these ones, let me go over here. Okay. I removed this one, I shouldn't. It wasn't part of the line. It's okay. Placing the line here. And here. And here. Okay. And all these ones goes up. Okay. Capacitors over here, everything is done. Let me put my resistor back. Man, what a mess, this board. Not the cleanest process. But sometimes you need to get your hands dirty if you want to do the job. And this is one of those times. But next time, I already know. Again, I'll almost never have this problem being one of those. I think it's the first time I have to replace one of those transistors to remove the problem with this pad. So my point is, next time I have similar issue, I just have to go and start with the transistors. This is the fuse I took from the Let me check. Yeah, I think this one is good. Yeah, this one is good. This is the one I took from the other one to get the values. I should have my 12.6 volts back after this. Okay, let's give it a second. We need to cool down. Was a lot of heat. A lot of heat for this. Oh, I need this for this board. Look this. Move. But everything should be good now. Let me check. Oh my gosh. Look, this is okay. Look, this guy. Come on. Let's fix this very quick. More heat for this board. Okay. So look at that over there. No way this board will work without this. Maybe we'll get the 12 volts, but no. We need to fix this. So we're gonna fix it. We're gonna scratch it, and then okay. My micro soldering tube got damaged. I already requested, but for some reason it's taking a couple days late. It should be here like 2 days ago, and they keep sending me, hey, I'm sorry, we have an issue for the delivery. Man, every day needed more. But that's okay. Okay, now it looks nice. Now there's too much in the middle. I need to remove the excess. So I took paste. I take paste and then try to, you see, remove the excess. A little bit more, one more, one more. Now we're good. Now I need the donor board and hope it doesn't. That's the DDR IC, RAM IC. There you are. Take this one. Oh, did I took the right one? The right one? Oh no, I didn't. I took, oh my bad, my bad. I took this one. This is the one I need. That's not the DDR3. I'm not sure which one is that one. Let me check. That one is this U7600. U7600 works with, let me check. It's the 1.05 SO power supply. So he creates and the state O, the mean the computer's on, the pad with 1.05 volts. So it means without that, my computer won't work. Now, does the one I fix? Yes, it is. This guy right here. Right here. This is the one we're replacing. Okay. Now, normally I use my micro soldering and do the edge. But I don't have it, so still waiting for it. Because someone in Amazon it didn't wanna deliver it to me. I don't know what happened today. 2 days in a row, they say it's in transit. And then after that, they say, you know what? We couldn't deliver it. We're coming back tomorrow. Oh my gosh, I really need it. Come on, guys. If you guys are hearing me, I don't think so. But if you do, please bring it. I really need it. So what we're going to do, we're going to use my soldering paste and try to do the edge with it. It's kind of mess, but it works. Ooh, that's not the best way to do it, but it works. In this one, I can just follow it. Done. Now I'm gonna get my soldering iron and remove the excess, if I can reach it. I need my micro soldering. Okay, this is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're good. Looks good. The kind of the truth. That's our the bad guy. I still need to clean it, the logic board. There's flux everywhere. Actually, there's flux here in there. Okay, we need to clean this. Oof! Flux everywhere. No, I don't need nothing with that. Okay, so we need to heat down and high air. Let's remove the flux inside of that connector. Alcohol and my brush. A little bit more. Okay. It should be good now. There you go. Okay, the first thing, let's see if we have fan. We don't have fan. Of course we don't have fan. Why? Oh, we do have fan. Yes. This is everything for now. See you guys later. Bye.